Hey guys, it's Lindsay from Perfectly Bookish 5, and today we're going to talk about different items you can bring to signings. I have some of the different items I have brought to signings here. Some of them, well, one, I don't know where it went, which is unfortunate. I think it's on my bookshelf between books somewhere, so it's stuck. And the other one is hung up and I can't get to it. Probably my most favorite different item that I brought to signings now. Sorry, let me backtrack a little bit. Yes, I bring books to signings. I also want to bring something that all the authors can sign together that I can have on display. And I like to try to be different and unique with my items because I don't want the same old hanging up around my place. So my favorite item that I ever made was for last year's Wild and Windy. It is a Scrabble board. In the middle there we have Wild and Windy, and then all around I put different authors that were going to be there. Of course, not all authors would fit, so I felt so bad when I went up to ask for authors to sign this and they're looking for their name. They gotta explain, like, not everyone's gonna make it on here. There's so many authors. There's only so much you could do with the board. So it's a little challenging trying to figure out how to place everything. Even Laura Pavlov took a picture of my board, and then I punched 2 holes through it with some wire to hang. It's hanging in my hallway right out here. So this was just super fun. Now, if this is something that you're looking to do, I look for Scrabble board games at rummage sales or at Goodwills. I don't pay more than $2 for the board game, and sometimes the letters are going to be a little different colors and things, so you gotta decide if you want to use the different colors or just kind of be consistent with one. But you're gonna have to get multiple board games, especially for certain letters that only have so many in the game. But yeah, like I said, I don't pay more than $2 a pop for the board games. Goodwills, thrift stores, rummaging, it's the perfect time to stash up on these. The first thing I ever brought to a signing, I can put a picture in it. Well, I don't know if I will because it is obscured by pop figures. So it is a canvas. I just took a giant canvas and I brought it to a signing and asked the authors to sign. In the middle, it was for a Polycon, so in the middle I painted a Polycon and then put the year and the authors signed around it. It is hanging up high on the wall behind a bookshelf, and the pops kind of grew and grew, so it's stuck behind there. And then I also brought a journal to Book Bonanza, my first Book Bonanza, and I actually got the journal free at Half Price Books. It was like Teacher Week, you showed your teacher card, and you got a free journal. So I asked the authors to sign inside the journal, and then all their signatures were inside in there. So those are the 2 things. I'm not going to be showing one. Can't find 1 and 2. It's hard to get to, but kind of like a canvas one year, because the canvas I brought, it was really big and it took up a lot of room in my suitcase. It was just clunky to carry around. So please, like, be in mind if you're going to take a canvas, do a nice size. I wanted to make sure I had enough room for all the signatures I was going to get, but I had to be mindful too of what I was bringing with me. So I did this. Sorry, there's the glare. You're going to see me in the glare, but I took some cardboard, I put some white paper over it, and then I wrote a Polycon in one, and I drew a cat sitting on books on the other one, and then I asked authors to sign that, and I put it inside a shadow box with some of the swag items that I received at the signing. These were so much easier to carry. I think I did one day, one the other day. It was a 2-day signing. And it was just so much easier, and then it's cute in the shadow box. I just put book pages around it. Next item I got after a Valentine's sale for 90% off, and it was a heart. It's a chalkboard heart, but I asked at a Polycon 2023 authors to sign this, so it wasn't too big to carry around. I actually left it at a table and had to go back and get it because I forgot about it, because I was all about the books. But this, as you can see, is really, really full. So that's why too, always got to be mindful of the items you bring and the size for the signatures that you're going to get. Of course, this isn't everyone there. This is everyone I saw. But this has a nice little hanger, and it's hanging up out there in my hallway as well. Then one year I wanted to be really different, and I created a little book. So this is a golden book I got at my local half-price books. And then I chopped it up. Here's the spine. It's a little loose. Could have done a little tighter. Wasn't really sure what I was doing. But then let me show you. Sorry, it's tight. So originally I put these stickers in here because I thought the author would sign like right on there. But yeah, it says Tessa. I made different pages for different authors I was hoping to see. And again, like Bridget Kemmer has a Beauty and the Beast retelling. That's why I did this page. Thought they would sign here. They signed on the page, so I probably would have put the stickers in there. But then for Helena, who has a lot of hockey books, I did a hockey page. So in a way, it's just a little scrapbook. I did leave the book pages in there as well for it to tell a story, but the authors that I didn't have specific pages made for, I just asked them to sign some different blank pages that I kept in the book as well. So this is just a different, fun, unique way, because I love The Lion King. That's why I chose this one. And too, it got a lot of comments because it was something different. One thing starting last year that I started spring signings, it wasn't a collective trying to get all authors to sign, but I did bring book plates. So on Canva, the Canva app, I put together some different designs for different signings I was going to, and then I asked the authors to sign these. My friend very nicely printed them off for us, and these are just nice too if you don't want to carry a whole bunch of books around, and book plates are just lighter and easier. Then this year, what I am going to do when I go to signings is, last year at a rummage, my mom found this, it's brand new, plastic's open though, stack of old time library cards. So I thought it would be fun to, like, eventually I'll write which author it is once they sign it, because, you know, sometimes it is hard to remember whose author signature is what, because sometimes we just have doctor signatures. And then for the title, I'm going to write the signing that I went to and met them, and I'm hoping the signature goes down there. So it was really cool that my mom found these, and that is what I'm going to use it for. I don't know what I am going to do with them yet, if I'm going to put them all together, or I thought I could punch a hole and make a bookmark out of them. We'll see. I don't know the end result, but I know that I'm bringing these to different signings this year. Then some other things that I have seen attendees do is make a scrapbook album, kind of like what I had here, except it was professionally done at like Shutterfly or companies like that, where they'll put all the authors in there, or different authors that they want to see with pictures of their books, and then they'll ask the authors to sign those particular pages. I have also seen attendees bring or like create bookmarks that have to do with the author that they're asking to sign them, and also just bring blank bookmarks that they created and ask the author to sign those. I saw someone once bring a cylinder canister, and then they asked authors to sign that. They said they didn't know what they were going to use the inside of the canister for yet, but it was just a cardboard cylinder canister that you could get at a local craft store. Then at this last book bonanza, I saw, I don't remember what company was making them, but they were making tumblers, like drinking tumblers, that was meant for the authors to sign, and then they were going to give, the attendee would give the tumbler back to the company, and they were going to put a special seal on it and then send it back, so the signatures would stay there through washes and when you're using the tumbler. So those are just a few different ideas of different items you can bring it to signings. Just something extra fun that you could have on display. Versus it's great having your book signed, but I can't see it. It's inside the book. So it's just something fun to remember the event you went to. You can have it on display where everyone can see, where you can see in your home. Let me know some of the items that you guys have brought to signings to ask authors to sign. I always like see the different ideas that are out there. All right, until next time, guys. Bye.